What is going on, beautiful people? Welcome to another episode of the Narcissist Code. I am your favorite self-aware narcissist, Lee Hammock, also known as Mental Illness from TikTok, Instagram, YouTube. You know where to find me at. If this is your first time seeing my face, I am a diagnosed narcissist that uses his platform to raise awareness for narcissistic personality disorder and also, in the process, validate the victims and survivors of said disorder. Today's episode is going to be about protecting the narcissist. And I know what you mean. And what I mean by protecting the narcissist is keeping your story to yourself. I briefly covered this in another video. I wanted to expound upon it because I got to talking about it, and it was taking me off track of the other video. And I was just like, let me get back on here later on the Narcissist Code and go into one of Lee Hammock's famous rants. Not famous rants, but I rant. I rant a little bit here and there. Bear with me. But yeah, people protecting the narcissist. And what I mean by protecting the narcissist is by, keeping your story to yourself. Not sharing your story because you don't want to paint the person you love and care about in a bad light. You don't want to paint your children's mother or father in a bad light. You don't want to paint your own mother or father in a bad light. You don't want to paint your friends in a bad light or your cousin in a bad light. You want to protect them because you're a protector, because you're an empath, because you care about people and things like that. But ask yourself this question right here. Would the narcissist do it for you? Would they protect you? No. I'm gonna tell you no, because I'm a diagnosed narcissist and I will not protect you. If it's gonna ruin, if it's gonna hurt, if it's something that's gonna protect me and make me look better, I'm going to go ahead and say it to people. Hey, my wife is out of her mind and she treats me terribly. She abuses me. She's a narcissist. Oh my goodness, I can't believe I'm still here. While you keep it to yourself. See, when you protect the narcissist, you are actually damaging yourself and trying to set it back, and you set your own story back, because guess what? If the narcissist is treating you terribly at home, like there's some physical violence, mental abuse, gaslighting, manipulation, some cheating or whatever, and you keep that to yourself. And you know, and the narcissist know, but you keep it to yourself because you want to protect the narcissist. You don't want your family not to like him or her. You don't want your family not to like them. And so you go out of your way to keep it to yourself. So when you bring that narcissist around your family, and there's, the narcissist is smiling all in your family's face, shaking hands, laughing, cracking jokes, telling stories and stuff like that. Everybody loves me. Everybody loves the narcissist. But deep down, not even deep down, on the surface, that person is not who they are projecting to be. But guess what? You haven't told anybody. So while you're sitting there trying to protect them, like the narcissist, we are building our reputation. We are building our image. We are building our, alibi. I think that's a good word for it right there. We are building our alibi. So if you were to ever come out and just leave me randomly, people would question you. I thought y'all were doing great. You just brought them to the cookout. If you know what a cookout is, figure it out. You just brought them over to the cookout. I thought y'all were doing great. We love them. Y'all need to get back together. No, don't do that. Don't do that. Y'all need to get back together. Y'all was couple goals. Blah blah blah. This and then so now because you haven't told your story, now you got peer pressure and family pressure to get back with me. And that's gonna suck, because guess what? And a lot of times the way that goes is that we break up and your friends and family still invite me to stuff. So guess what? You still have to see me because they like me. Because guess what? You wanted to protect me. You wanted to keep it to yourself. You wanted to keep the story to yourself to protect me and protect my image. And guess what? You did a very good job because I'm still around here. Surprise! I pop out at the cookout with the cookout sandals on and a Kiss the Chef apron. And clicking the tongs together with your dad. Like, click, 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 click. Hey, girl, what you doing? Hey, I hope your dad invited me to the cookout. Wink, winking at you. You triggered. You leave. Now you're not going to have a good time. Now you have to leave your own family's cookout because you protected the narcissist. You decided to protect it. You decided to protect me. And I'm having fun. I'm jamming, dancing, chilling, doing my thing, clicking the tongs together. I got my sandals on. Look, I took my apron off. I'm chilling. And you triggered the whole time. Or you leave. Because now the situation is uncomfortable, and that's what you do, and that's what you get when you try to protect them for whatever reason. I know sometimes protecting is necessary, but like sometimes you end up in situations just like I just said right there. Trying to protect the narcissist has you looking silly, and has people questioning your motives, and has people trying to get you back together because they want to see. Look, everybody, I know the song is like, nobody wants to see us together, but it's the exact opposite. It's like, everybody wants to see us together, now it don't matter, because I got you. Yeah, I got you now. Because guess what? You haven't told anybody anything, so I get to tell everybody that. I get to tell everybody my version of the story. You know what I mean? I don't know, but I thought we were doing great. I thought we were doing pretty good. I thought things were going well. You know? I thought things were going well, but apparently it wasn't. I tried to do good by, but I just couldn't. I mean, things ain't going how I wanted them to go. Blah, 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 blue. Blah, 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 blue, blue, blah, blah, blue. I'm telling my story. I'm painting the picture. I'm painting the picture because guess what? You gave me the brushes. You gave me the paintbrush, the easel, the colors, everything, the waters, everything. I'm painting the picture now because guess what? You allowed me to do that because you decided to protect me. You carrying dear empath. You protected me. And now you get this, and here's your gift for protecting me. You can't get rid of me. It's gonna be hard for you to get rid of me. Yep, that's how it goes right there. Especially if y'all have a religious background, religious family and stuff like that. Oh my goodness, don't take it to the church. Don't protect me. We go to the same church. We got a pastor that's in this, what they call it, the nosy pastors that like to get involved in everybody's life. Now I'm gonna say a special prayer out to Brother Lee and his sweet, sweet wife. They go, look, we separated. I done told the pastor, I done put it in for a special prayer from the pastor. Sweet, sweet Lee. Brother Lee and his wife have been going through some troubled times. They've been going through the murky waters. But you know what? God heals all. You gotta give it to God. Now, Brother Lee and his wife walk up to the altar and lay your sins at the altar and give it back to them kids. Get that family back together because God says when a man finds a wife, he finds a home. now you get. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I promise you, I don't know this stuff's gonna come out. I promise y'all, I don't know this stuff is gonna come out. I promise y'all, it comes out. So now you get peer pressure from the church because you kept your story to yourself. Nobody else knows. Nobody else knows it. So get your story out. And the way you get your story out is baby steps. Tell your story to yourself by writing it down. I'm talking to people on one-on-ones. It's like, how do I start telling my story? Like, step one, write it down. Get it out of your system. Because the more and more you internalize that story, the more and more you keep it to yourself, the more poisonous it becomes to you. Get it out of your system. You just have to. That's step one. Get it out of your system. Get it onto some paper. Get around and then start telling people. You don't have to tell a group. You don't have to stand up in front of the church doing that sermon right there with the pastor is saying that. Don't stand up and like, hey, pastor, let me get the mic real quick. Oh, Brother Lee's wife is up here now. God is pulling through her. Here you go. Then you tell the story in front of the church. Well, Pastor Sam, Brother Lee's been abusing me. Brother Lee is an emotionally manipulative narcissist. And I'm not going back to him. And now guess what? Nobody in the church believes you now. So you have to get it out of your system. And that's what I mean. When I say get it out of your system, that's exactly what I mean. You have to like purify it. Get it in the waters of Lake Minnetonka. You have to get it out of your system in order to heal, in order to feel better about yourself, in order to be strong and have that strength. You have to get it out of your system. Baby steps. I tell people all the time, baby steps are still steps. I know people want to take it faster, move faster, take the next step and do things like that, but baby steps are still steps. Get it out of your system, write it down, get around people that are going through similar stuff, similar things, similar situations, like Narcissist TikTok, Narcissist YouTube, Narc Instagram, whatever you're, Narcissist Twitter, wherever you gotta go. Get around people that are going through similar stories than you, and tell people, write it out, write your story down anonymously. Get it out of your system first, because you have to be stronger, to be blessed, to feel that power flowing through you and things like that. That's the steps right there. You have to be able to do it that way right there, because when you do it that way, you take your power back, you take your strength back, you redeem yourself. You know what I mean? So anyways, y'all, thank y'all for tuning in to another episode. I know I ranted a little bit, but stop protecting people who wouldn't protect you. You mean, of course, use discretion because some people are dangerous. Of course, use discretion, use discretion, use discretion, use discretion. It's not a broken mixtape. It's me saying use discretion because some people are dangerous. Protect yourself at all costs. And protect your children at all costs if your children are involved. Anyway, y'all, thank y'all for tuning in to another episode. If you listen to this on podcast form, hit that 5 stars on Apple Music or Spotify. Or you watching this on YouTube, like and subscribe to the channel. I truly appreciate every single one of y'all. Mental Illness is out. Peace.